Steve Perry has some new revelations. We'll talk about that and some more stuff coming right up. Hello, everybody. It's Gary Stuckey. Welcome back to another episode where we're talking about Steve Perry and Journey and all that good stuff. And Steve Perry's popping up everywhere like popcorn in the microwave. He's really on fire too, and showing up at radio stations all around the country. And he was with Scott Shannon this morning on Facebook Live. Was watching that this morning, and it's pretty interesting. He was very outspoken, and Steve was really happy, it seems, and he's really enjoying the fact that fans have been waiting for him for all this time, waiting faithfully and patiently, pun intended. Uh, and he's really excited about that. He brought up the fact that Arnell is doing a great job with Journey. He doesn't have any intentions of coming back to Journey, at least not right now, in my opinion. But he's taken the focus off of that. He's wanting to do his own thing, and as he should. He's coming back to do a solo album. He's got a new album coming out October 5th called Traces with a new song, No Erasin, which showed up a couple of days ago, and now over on YouTube, it's got over 1 million views. It's on fire. Good video. It's bringing, the old time feeling back. That song sounds like something from the 80s, Raised on Radio. Steve's got the hat and he's dancing and the harmonies. He's bringing the 80s back. But anyway, that's a cool song. But Steve is talking about Arnell. He really thinks that Arnell sings from his heart, and he's doing a good job. So, way to go. Very humble, and that's a good thing for Steve to say. And over on Twitter, Neil Sean is shooting down the ideas of a reunion, and a fan over there was bringing up the fact that a Journey reunion, is that going to happen? They kept bringing up that point, and Neil kept getting upset, it seemed, and was like, listen, just cool it on that. We've got our own band with Arnell. It's going good, and, we're selling out stadiums. So his focus is on that. He's not trying to be outshined, it sounds like, by, this reunion talk. Not that there's any anger between the two. Steve mentioned yesterday that being a Journey was like an old girlfriend. You move on from that relationship to something new. So he's kind of put that behind him. And even though his new album, though, has a picture of Neil Sean's guitar with a dove and an olive branch on it, showing you there's peace. So there you go. No reunion as of yet. It doesn't seem like it's going to be one right now, but I still believe, you can believe what you want to believe, but I believe at some form, some way, someday, possibly a farewell reunion, because I don't see Journey having, a farewell tour without Steve. So be looking for that. Steve Perry kind of hinted around. That's another revelation. He hinted around about a tour. Scott was talking about that and asked him a question. He kind of beat around the bush and changed the subject. But he said his guys were practicing with him a little bit, and he kind of hinted around to that. So possibly Steve Perry on tour next year, probably springtime or summertime. Be looking for that. And of course, Journey is on tour with Def Leppard, and this Monday, Lord willing, I will be in Birmingham at that concert. It's going to be good, and I'll bring you some info and some highlights from that. Steve Perry's got another single possibly coming out by mid-September or so, and we'll be waiting on that song. I can't wait. Great songs, great music is going on right now. Like to thank Martha Quinn today. She gave me a shout out on Twitter, and Gabby over there on Twitter. I appreciate that, Martha. And she also mentioned me in her on a radio station today over on iHeart 80s radio station over in San Francisco. Thank you, Martha, so much for that. You know, that's awesome stuff. I appreciate that. You know, shout out. And I'd like to say a special shout out and thank you for my friends Pamela Atwood and Denise Van Velsen, because they're behind the scenes talking to me a lot of times. We, you know, big Steve Perry fans and Journey fans, and we talk amongst ourselves all the time in between these episodes that I'm doing. And they share the ideas that I have and the beliefs that I have, and I'd like to thank them for that. So, thank you all. And thank everybody for watching. Thanks for subscribing. It's really been taking off here. Got some more info coming up for you very soon. And don't stop believing, everybody. God bless you.